Alright, guys, we got Jason versus Jim. Jim has trained with us quite a bit. So this should be an interesting match because Jim should have a good idea of what Jason. Good grip fighting. Jim, if I would have to make a suggestion, being the much taller guy, yeah, don't let Jason collar tie you. You should have been the one collar tying his head from forever away. Not a bad idea on the guard pull. Like, you should be banging on Jason's head, Jim. And Jason, you should be trying to do the same. Got the underhook. Strong over, shoulders over the top. If you had wrist control there, Jason, that's a good time to pull to even just half butterfly guard and try to immediately butterfly sweep from there. Ooh, peek out. Yeah. Nice job clearing. Don't like your arm here. Would like you to get that out of the way. If you have this, you could think about knee sliding as long as you own this. Or potentially tripod pass. Yeah, there you go. Start to walk Jim over into this direction to flatten out the hips. And try and get this right arm the fuck out. There it is. All right, good to go. 100% pass now at this point. Guys, there is a counter now out for the 100% pass, making it not 100%. I'm never going to put that online. You guys will have to do the work to figure that one out. Yep. Hits this, Jason, just because your weight was a little bit too high in this position. With your for Jim to start to explode here. And this will be 2 points because the legs are involved. So it should be tied up, 2-2. Don't let Jim get control here to flatten. You should not be hanging out flat on your back. That's a lot of man to hold on top. Yep, there you go. Good. Use that to turn to your side. Good job not rushing it, Jason. Both of you guys need to turn that hip down in this passing spot. You guys are butchering that. Jason, I don't know what this is. Don't do this. Nice job getting the knee back involved. Now you're on your side and your knee shield. And tight with an underhook. Let's see if you can use that to come up. Careful for the wrist lock framing like that on the hip, Jason. Great job, guys. Sick pace. Yeah, careful with that, buddy. Not that you can't do it, just be careful with it. Just one good hip switch, that's going to be painful. All right, pick your angle now. Well, invest in a new computer. This thing's older than most of my students in the kids class. Yep, use it to cut your angle. Uh, I don't know if I would stand Jason unless you felt like you were better than Jim there. I know it sucks to be underneath the guy this high, but I would be arm drag, arm drag. Oh, Jim. So this is a training thing, and you guys have heard me yell at you about this before. Like, this is why wrestle ups are sometimes important. To sometimes we go back and forth between, hey, you guys have to hit sweeps, or you guys can stand up in these spots. And this is why you should never knee wrestle, because then this becomes a habit, Jim. That's when you're gonna have to break. That shouldn't be in tournament, because this is gonna be points. He just has to put in, even if you're sitting to your butt, they're not gonna count that as a guard pull. So if somebody stands up, you guys got to stand up with them. Still a little bit too parallel, but Jim is holding onto this arm, preventing you from getting good rotation. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Should get that foot as close to Jim's butt as possible, making the shelf. Jim's going to look to explode in this direction again, probably. Just time it this time. Jim looks tired, actually. I don't know how many matches you guys had at this point. Oh, garbage. Garbage. Don't do that. Let's go back. So trying to get your mount points. Jim's doing a good job defending. Here, you should be looking to isolate this elbow. This comes back to your and Tommy's match, Jason. So we'll just cover this because I honestly, you just might not know it. So I'm not gonna armbar though. Gross. Ugh. Ugh. I would have thrown the coach's chair at you. You're lucky I wasn't there. But like, Jim, you win. Throw the coach's chair at you, Jason. We'll call that the match. Might be calling reaping here. I gotta keep the foot on the hip. Could use that for a back take. Oh, or a pass. Oh, is that time? Good guys. So yeah, we'll talk about near side elbow. Um, and then yeah, Jamie, you get a bonus because you get some of my advice on there. So good job, guys. Good match. Keep getting after it.